I want to end here, if we are, in terms of our first conversation today on Facebook, if we can hit that, because our people, you can forgive people if their eyes are going to glaze over at the latest story about potential antitrust action against Facebook, but perhaps that shouldn't be the case. In a handful of conversations I had this morning, this certainly seemed to be one of the foremost topics of concern. The stock is not looking down much, but I'm referring to a Wall Street Journal story that says the FTC, the Federal Trade Commission, is preparing possible antitrust a lawsuit against Facebook. They spent more than a year investigating whether Facebook uses its, and this is, I'm quoting here, its powerful market position to stifle competition. And as part of course, what we know is this broader effort by the antitrust authorities. Remember, the DOJ and the FTC split up sort of the big four and are looking at them. But don't ignore this. This is potentially enormous news if, in fact, it happens. Now, no final decision's been made. Again, this is the Journal reporting, not our own here. That is according to people familiar with the matter. Commission doesn't always bring cases, even when it makes preparations to do so. But, Jim, it is possible this is going to happen. The FTC is going to file suit to break up Facebook.
Look, I have to tell you that when I think about it, I want the stock of Instagram. I want the stock of Facebook. I want the stock of WhatsApp. I mean, once again, this is not necessarily a negative thing for stockholders, but if you're running Facebook, you don't want to be told, here's what the government says you have to do. I think that they all fit in better than, say, an Alphabet. I haven't seen Facebook steer anybody. I haven't seen Facebook make it so that there is just a collapse of competition. If anything, let's just put it out there. If you get TikTok here, and you get an IPO for TikTok, and TikTok is an American company, unlike what the Wall Street Journal says, you got another competitor. Snap is more energized than it used to be. We know that Twitter is better than it's been. I personally have seen the wrath of Twitter. So I do think that, Carl, the FTC may be... Sometimes it's your time. But the FTC may just, I think, be saying... something that's later than what the facts are now. Don't forget, FTC may not be including how much Facebook's doing for small business people, which is pretty incredible. And a lot of people say, including Gary Vaynerchuk, whom I regard as being the ultimate arbiter because he is Mr. Ecom, and he's saying that Facebook's the best value for anybody who wants to reach customers. Said it on my show. Yeah. I love it.
There's a lot of snickers this morning, Jim, about this Stop Hate for Profit campaign, but Kardashian's got 60-plus million followers, I think more than that on Instagram. And even though it's only for 24 hours, do you believe that this strike of sorts by celebrities is an incremental move on top of what we saw from some advertisers like Nike?
We've seen this before. What's interesting, and I know, David, you've seen this too, it's not like Facebook has ever really made the great inroads in the consumer brands. Now, a lot of the companies that use them have actually had very good results. These people are all obviously important, but some of them put the hate on Facebook for a long time. Sacha Baron Cohen, I mean, that's nothing new.
No, nothing seems to stop Facebook. Whether it's the advertiser boycotts,
Orlando Bloom, right now.
Orlando Bloom, I haven't
says?
Seen his face or name in ages. I don't know what's going on with him. Is he working anymore?
What the heck do I know? But I just did a program with Leonardo DiCaprio. Not that I met him.
Still handsome. Listen,
handsome. That's it.
Facebook has withstood every single challenge. I mean, the boycotts from advertisers. Remember that one? You just referred to it.
Yes.
Where we found out, of course, really the top 100 advertisers, not a huge part of them. The potential antitrust action. Things like you're seeing there. Criticism from Congress, from the president. That said, let's not forget, Carl, this is a Republican administration potentially getting ready to take action against Facebook. And we have an election coming up. One would imagine the Democrats would not be any less severe in their approach.